Good morning YouTube and welcome to a beautiful Sunday morning here in Sydney, and today is a completely different video that I'm going to be doing. It is the no editing challenge. So I don't know if it's been done before, but I kind of just made it up. But if it has been done before, awesome. But the premise of this video is that I cannot do any edits to it. I can't cut, I can't move things around. Pretty much I have to talk for this entire video and you guys get to see all the bloopers, everything. You get to see me trying to think and articulate words properly because it doesn't always necessarily come easy to me. And there's going to be no background music, there's going to be no beginning, there's going to be no end, but also I've stripped everything back. So I don't have my light box on. The only thing I've done to set up today is open my blinds and pretty much face the window so I can get at least some lighting on my face. But not only that, for stripping myself back, as I said, it's a Sunday here. I haven't done anything all weekend, so I have had no reason to necessarily leave the house, hence me having stubble because I have not shaved for like 2 days. So if you want to get a little bit of 2-day growth, this is what it looks like. This is also why I have to shave every single day, because it doesn't really come out properly and I lose some sort of youthful look that I possibly have. But on top of that as well, I've only just got out of bed. I haven't done my hair, so this is what it looks like when I first wake up. It's kind of all everywhere. Also, I don't know if you guys know, I assume you probably would, but generally before a video I do put on makeup. So I don't really put on much, I just put on a little bit of sort of foundation to cover spots because, you know, as a 20-something-year-old, not getting my age, nice try though, as a 20-something-year-old and not being a teenager anymore, I still get a fair amount of pimples. No matter how many times I wash my face a day, like I do it mornings and evenings, with proper face cleansing things, I still get pimples, as you can probably see. I know it's the most not the most attractive thing, but yeah, as I said, a lot of people get pimples. But in terms of doing videos, and if I go out, I do kind of feel self-conscious about it, so I tend to sort of spot cover up those things. And yeah, I'm not sure if that surprises many people, but also I'm in my pajamas. If you want to see what I wear to sleep, there you go. Don't even know if it came up. But other than that, I really haven't prepared anything to talk about for this video. So this is going to be really insightful to see how my brain works and how my thoughts gather on what I actually want to say and what I'm actually going to say, because I generally say a lot in between talking, and I kind of ramble, and this is what I feel like I do when I talk in situations with people, when I do any public speaking. I feel like I go round in circles, say the same thing twice or 3 times, but slight different variations of it. Probably seeing that right now. And this stuff doesn't necessarily come naturally to me. I know it takes a lot for me to get in front of a camera and talk to people, and I don't know if that comes across to the viewers or people that look at me on social media. I know a lot of you have said that I come across very confident, I come across very comfortable in front of the camera, whether that be in YouTube, whether that be through photo shoots, but the honest truth is it's not an easy thing for me to do. It doesn't feel necessarily natural to me to talk to a camera, to talk for however many minutes I'm going to be talking for, to get in front of a camera, because I never really grew up with a lot of confidence, and I think a lot of that does come down to growing up not accepting the person that I was. Blooper right here. Burp. Not growing up being comfortable in my sexuality, and that made my confidence struggle a little bit. I feel that it halted my growth in terms of my potential for where I could have been, and I didn't come out till I was early 21, and I will do a coming out video if you guys want. I know a lot of people tend to ask for those sort of things, and if you guys want me to leave some stuff comments in the comment section below if you want to see that, me telling you my coming out story. But yeah, I didn't come out till I was in my early 20s, and I feel that it held me back when I was younger. So there was things that I did want to do, but I didn't feel comfortable or confident in myself that I was able to do them. So for an example, I was always that skinny kid in school. Everyone was like, oh, you're so lucky you don't gain weight, and you can eat whatever you want and you don't get fat and all that sort of stuff. But people don't realize that body image issues happen for people whether they're larger, smaller, taller, shorter, all that sort of stuff. And it plays on people's minds because we're projected an image of what we should look like. I know it's more prevalent in the female world, so they've got the stick thin models that people try not to see as role models and be like, that's not a good image that we should be portraying to children. But for men as well, it's those huge buff guys with all the big muscles, all those abs and everything like that, and it's not easy to do. And I know that I personally go to the gym a lot because I do a lot to work on my body and the way that I look. The difference is, and I think the important part is in me doing that, I'm not doing that for other people to look at me specifically. I do that to feel comfortable in myself because it's something I want to do for me, something when I was younger, I didn't feel I had the confidence to do that. To do that, or I didn't know the knowledge how to do that. I didn't want to speak up to ask somebody to say, well, how do I get more fit? How do I do these things? How do I look comfortable in how I look? So that's probably a little bit insight as to why I go to the gym. I do it for myself. But what I was saying about confidence is I before I started my Instagram, I really didn't have any social media. I had only just got Facebook back after deleting it for 2 years. I also hardly ever really used Twitter. And since the Instagram thing, I've become a whole lot more social because a lot more people want to interact with me and I want to interact with them. So again, it's not a natural progression for me, and I think the big part is in my life, because I feel like I did have that halted growth, is you need to push yourself and challenge yourself beyond your comfortable boundaries in order to grow. So me getting on camera here and talking to you all is me growing within myself, is me pushing myself to become better at public speaking, to become better at interacting with people, to be more social, to talk about different things in my life that I probably wouldn't talk about otherwise. Same as photo shoots. It's like I get nervous before every single photo shoot, whether I'm wearing clothes or wearing not a whole lot of clothes, as you guys can see from my Instagram sometimes. But I do really get nervous. I get self-conscious on how I look. I'm like, okay, is this something that I'm going to be comfortable doing? I wonder how these photos are going to turn out. But also, public speaking is a big thing. I go to a public speaking group which gives you the ways to practice and gives you tips, gives you an opportunity to get in front of other people and talk, because it's not something we do day to day. So that's something I challenge myself with, because I know it's not one of my strengths. It's not one of the skill sets I feel I'm very proficient in. So same as I have a fear of heights. And if you've seen one of my previous videos, I went bungee jumping, and I've also jumped off Auckland Tower, which is a building. I can put that video up a little bit later as well. So I've jumped off things, but the only way you can get better with dealing with your fears and to deal with your life in a comfortable bubble is to get out of that, is to push yourself beyond your boundaries, push yourself beyond the boundaries you think you have, because you can never know your actual limits until you test them. So this is a lot of why I do on my social media, because I said I feel that I have a platform that I can help people, that I can get in touch with people, that I can interact with people. And to me, it doesn't feel, if I have that genuine reason behind it, it makes it easier for me. I feel it makes it easier for me to give me a reason why I need to do it. But yeah, I actually don't know where this video started and how I came on to talking about this sort of stuff. But as you can see, there's plenty of bloopers in there. There's no editing done, which is probably going to pain me when I upload this thing, because I'm like, why'd you say that? Why did you go over that exact same thing before? Why did you ramble around in questions? Why did you go around in circles? Why did you not do your hair? Anyway, I'm probably going to get a lot of comments on my hair because it's really long at the moment. I really do need to get a haircut. Any ideas on what I should do, guys? Oh, nearly got caught. Anyways, I guess the moral of this video was to present I guess a more real version of me, a stripped back version. What I look like in the morning, I don't know if that's something anybody really wants to or really should see, mind you. But was also to talk about pushing and challenging yourself. I said I didn't have anything planned before this video on what I was going to talk about, but that's sort of where it went. But yeah, guys, that's me, stripped back, unedited, raw, whatever you want to call it. If you did like this video, again, transitions are really good because I just go from talking from one topic to another topic, and it's easier when you can cut things. But if you guys did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe, share it with your friends, anybody you want to talk to. If you want to have any ideas on what you want me to do in upcoming videos, or even just want to chat at all. All of my social media is at DavidFrancis19, whether that's Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or Facebook. Also, I check the comment section below, and I do try to respond to all, if not as many as I possibly can, because I feel it's important that you guys take the time to talk to me, that I at least take the time to reply to you. So yeah, make sure you keep in touch, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.